Imagine dating you sweating on top of you. This juicy erect penis fucking filling your pussy.
I fucking hate these birds, man.
Chris, what would you seriously do if like 30 Sasquatches slowly started coming out of the mist at once?
That would fucking scare me.
I wish games like this existed. I have a scenario.
Yeah. Okay.
You're running as fast as you can through the woods to see how fast you can run.
Yeah.
You think in your head, I'm faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. This is fucking amazing. And you stop in the middle of the woods in a giant opening in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
And there you see a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you run over the hole and you look down the hole, and you see Sasquatch looking up, smiling.
Yeah.
And 2 hands are closed, and he says, "Red pill or blue pill?" And he holds his hands out.
Red pill me, baby.
What, is that what you say?
Fuck yeah,
Chris,
dude.
what's your answer?
I don't want to get blue pilled by Sasquatch.
No, he's just holding.
Hey, he's probably trying to date rape me, dude.
His claws, his hands are just closed.
He's down a hole.
Like a 2 foot. It's like not that deep, but it's a hole.
He's got that
he's standing in a 2-foot hole, and he's 6'8".
Yeah.
So he's the same size as you. He's just standing in
basically
a
like
shallow hole.
He's 6'8".
Exactly. And he's just.
It's up to his ankles.
So if I take the blue pill, what happens? Does he open up the hole and go further down?
You have to say red pill or blue pill.
Okay, I say red pill. He opens the hole. I go down with him.
No, he opens his hand and he goes, he eats it.
But what?
And then he waves. He goes, bye bye.
That's the red pill. One of the Matrix.
Chris, okay, Chris, you say blue pill. He goes, watch this. And he pulls a snake out of the hole and he swings it as hard as he can. And he smashes it against the side of the hole.
Why is he from fucking Cameroon or some African country?
Cameroon.
What are you doing? Yeah. He kills a snake in front of you and he smiles and he says, "You want?"
I'd be like,
"You want snake?"
I guess this is your circle of life thing going on here. I guess this is okay.
And then he looks at you and his mouth opens and his eyes bulge. He says, "You can talk." He digs as deep as he can go. He digs a tunnel to. He
digs his thumbs into my eyes as deep as they go.
He sticks his thumbs through your head. A female Sasquatch comes out of the clearing.
Gross. Does she have big hairy tits?
It looks identical, but you know it's a female Sasquatch.
That's what she sounds like.
And she's wearing spectacles, and she says, "A Sasquatch with spectacles. Have you ever seen such a thing?"
Are you a smart Sasquatch?
Yes, yes. I've been saying.
I'd say, how many others of you are smart?
My first name is Sasquatch. My last name is Squatch. I thought you knew.
Sounds a squat. Oh, there it is.
That's a deer.
That's Deerfoot.
What if the deer had gigantic Sasquatch feet?
I don't have guns or bullets or anything.
Shoot your flare at him! Ah! No, not that one!
Yeah.
Press Q!
Press Q!
Go to camera 3! He's over there. Go over there.
Sasquatch is literally fucking smiling right over this hill.
He is around.
Oh, sorry, I was scared.
Jesus fucking
I got scared.
Christ.
I got scared.
Niall, why?
I got scared.
Niall, the Sasquatch is gonna fucking jump. He's gonna run towards you like a monkey.
Where is he?
What if instead of Bigfoot, there was a monster called Big Fuck, and he
came and he fucked you?
He came and he fucked you?
He was like a regular sized person, but he had a big cock?
There's just a naked random
just a rapist.
Guy
He's describing a rapist.
A random rapist called Big Fuck.
An actual serial rapist.
I'd love that.
They caught that East Area
Guys,
rapist
everybody tweeted Joe Rogan that they discovered Big Fuck.
Please, everybody do it.
And
tell them they caught Big Fuck.
And Photoshop regular men with big dicks.
Yeah, running through the woods.
Hashtag Big Fuck.
The creepier it looks, the better.
Hashtag Big Fuck found. What if the little kid said the word Dogecoin, but he never said it again? Would you think you misheard something?
Watch out, dude.
I have to say, I loved Linkara, right? I was watching various places, and I saw Linkara, the great Linkara. He did atop the fourth wall, and he talked about the famous Power Rangers Red, right? He said, it'll be out when it's out. And we like that. It'll be out when it's out. But great work ethic. It was so good when Iron Liz was there, the great Iron Liz, right? It's okay. Okay, that's enough of that.
Wait, that's not enough of that. There needs to be more. That's when he stands up, he says,
"Don't you talk about me, you son of a bitch."
Who said that? What is that?
It's
what
me,
is that?
the Lightbringer.
Look, there he is. There he is. Get him out of here. Get him the hell out of here. And then it cuts to the audience beating the shit out of him. Fucking ripping his jacket off. Throw him out in the cold. Don't bring it. Don't give him his jacket. Don't give it.
Meanwhile, Doug Walker's just looking on, going.
He's going, build that wall!
I don't think he'd say that.
Is that slander? However, I would love to see you flying in a little amusement park, theme park ride in space to go get your parents back.
Why would you love to see that?
Because it'd be fucking
That
cool.
means his parents would have to go missing. You want to see his parents?
Let's go!
Fucking shut up, Jimmy Neutron.
Is that the plot of Jimmy Neutron?
Tom, I want to see you in a little octopus ride flying.
Oh!
I want to see you in a little teacup ride flying through space.
I can't believe it took me that long to fucking see what you were doing.
Do you remember that part of the Jimmy Neutron movie where Carl... They talk about puberty. They're like laying on the little fucking stupid asteroid, and Carl's like, "Oh, I get my first pube."
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey Jim, you want to join Antifa?"
Hey, Jimmy, Jimmy, go to the brain cell subreddit. It'll really change. It'll explain why Cindy doesn't love you. It's because you're a sub-8 male.
You're a new male, Jimmy.
You're a new male, Jimmy. Don't take the red pill. That's for cucks who.
No, Jimmy, take the red pill. It's great. I love the red pill.
Is that's Sheen?
Yeah.
The MRA is the only way to go.
That's like Cleveland. That's like a Quagmire Family Guy. That's not even.
Go.
Oh, Jimmy, you don't have the bone. You don't have the jaw. You don't have the most strong jaw and cheekbones required to get a woman.
That's the black pill, Jimmy.
That's the biggest black pill of all.
Jimmy's just like, oh.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in.
That's a lot to take in, you guys.
Well, we're on an asteroid. Just let me sit here on the asteroid.
I'm gonna get back to my blue rocket now.
Got a blast!
Oh.
Jimmy got a brain blast when he went to the brain cell subreddit. Do you know that Donald Trump played this game and thought, "Ooh, little characters in cages, I'll do that IRL"? I was playing crack and I saw the little characters in cages, and frankly, I thought, that looks not so bad. This is the new J.K. Rowling and George Lucas project together. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, you're two pretty big names. But I just need to hear literally anything that's not the worst, and I'll greenlight this immediately.
You go first, George.
Okay, a little mouse is
Oh, I like that idea
floating
already.
through space. He fell out of NASA's Challenger,
I like that already.
and he floats through space, and he floats into the Horsehead Nebula.
Yes, he
All right, let's
does.
talk celebrities. Who's
Yeah.
So who is this mouse that floats into the Horsehead Nebula? Who is he going to be played by? Because we need like a
CG
big.
mouse, CG green
CG,
screen.
yes.
I found a mouse in my
Yes,
attic.
it's me. Oh, yes, he's a mouse.
I
Okay,
know.
but like
But
you
he's
know
not
like,
real- he's not
are
real
we gonna
mouse.
get
You
are we
can't-
gonna get like a
hold
Robert
on.
Downey
Hold
Jr.
on,
Are we
you
gonna
can't-
get
Robert
you-
Mousy Blue.
Robert Mousy Blue.
maybe there's like a pop star we could attach to this?
You can't,
JK,
you can't put a real mouse in the Horsehead Nebula and cost too much money. We're just gonna be a fake
Ariana
mouse.
Grande plays
Ariana
the
Grande
mouse.
could be a good mouse. I think for promotion we should put a real mouse in the Horsehead Nebula.
I found a video of a mouse being stomped with a high heel,
I
and
think you
loved
sent me
it.
that. I like that video.
I made that video.
Oh, I like
Right,
that.
so I don't know if mouse porn is going to sell to a younger demographic. Is there any way we could maybe tone it down a little bit?
No. Jar Jar Binks
Jar
makes
Jar,
a
yes. I
triumphant
think-
return.
Exactly, yes.
Mouse version.
Mouse has a little wand, yes. Magic
He
mouse.
clutches the wand.
Magic mouse clutches the wand and hisses, yes.
My ribs are hurting.
If your beautiful wife of 95 years was killed by skeleton archers, would you cry at IRL?
Yeah.
What would you do if the Star Trek in the video ate a fistful of maggots, like to show how crazy he was?
I'd
He said,
respect
"This
him.
movie's so bad," and he pulled out a bunch of maggots and started biting into him.
My little spread fucking hole. That really.
Boy, I sure hope fireheads don't crawl into my ass. I mean, that would suck. I mean, it's my fetish, yeah, but that would just suck separately.
I mean, it is my fetish, but
Yeah, maybe I'd come and I'd get, yeah, but like, yeah, I would hate that. So whatever you do, don't release 50,000 fireheads in my ass. I mean, whatever you do, just don't do that. Tomorrow, what would you do if you went to 7-Eleven at like 2 a.m. to get a delicious cold Snickers bar, and 50 people were protesting outside your house saying, "Racist, sexist, KKK, Joshua Tomorrow's go away."
yeah.
What would I do?
Yeah, and like they were throwing like like Molotov cocktails through.
I guess I'd immediately Google myself and find out what strange thing I was being accused of.
You didn't see anything.
And there's a huge cross which Exy crucified and skinned alive on it.
I think the door from where I was coming from got sealed.
Also on top of that, your cat's fried and it'll hold you by the tail and eat it like corn on the cob.
Yeah.
Or like a piece of chicken.
Its eyes are glazed over and lifeless.
What's going on?
Oh, I've done bad. See, look, this door that I came in through is locked with a key card.
Oh, shit.
It's one way.
That's annoying.
I think the game plus our scenario is double stressing Tomar. Tomar's adrenaline is rushing through his veins. Tomar, how pissed off would you be if you laid an egg?
I'd fucking...
Oh, fuck. All those guys.
Oh, he noticed that.
Oh, fucking shit.
Shit on a stick.
That's my catchphrase. Buy my Teespring shirt and you say shit on a stick. Tomar, if Jared Fogle came up to you, escape prison, and said, Tomar, I want you to be my right-hand man.
He said, please, Tomar,
He said, please, Tomar, please, would you do it?
Call the police immediately. I think they're going to call the FBI.
He flew in on a glider though and said, are you in or are you out, Tomar?
You're the one who's out, Fogle.
I would have my phone.
You're the one who's out, Fogle. Out of your mind.
I
I
would
will
definitely
never do
alert the FBI.
that. FBI Jared Fogle flew in on a glider and tried to get me to join his organization.
You sure did.
Why would I even consider that for a second?
Because he reaches out his hand and smiles, and it's like tempting. Tomar, what'd you do if Jaxie went on a long trip? She's a long trip, and she came back, and you hadn't seen her in so long, and she looked so beautiful to you that your jaw fell like a cartoon, but it stayed there, and you now had to go to the hospital and get surgery.
Get my jaw resized to fit my face.
Do you think that would make you feel crazy if nobody believed you on how your jaw got like that?
Yeah, that would be really frustrating.
You would, your eyes popped out, your jaw fell down, and then it stayed like that, and you had to get surgery.
I feel embarrassed trying to explain to people how that happened. Yeah, I saw my wife. She's beautiful.
You'd have big stitches on your jaw for the rest of your life.
But wouldn't that be such an annoying story? And my jaw literally dropped. No, seriously, literally, it dropped.
Okay, yeah,
that is such an annoying story.
Yeah, what really happened?
I wouldn't even tell it to anybody.
You say you got a car accident or something, or somebody beat you at a bar or something.
Here, I'll challenge you to a Homer off. Okay. Hello, I am Homer.
Hello, Mike. You look so beautiful in the moonlight.
Okay, Tomar, who won that round?
Neither.
Okay,
I know you guys can both do better homers.
No. First of all, don't say that. That's not true. Second of all, you're Marge and Chris and I are both. This is the episode. It's called Homer freaking clones himself.
Yeah.
This is season 32, episode 1. All right, you be Marge. All right, do your real best Marge. We'll do our real best Homer.
Yeah.
Me?
So, establishing shot of the house.
It doesn't do that for the establishing shot. It goes.
Yeah, it does that.
Yeah.
And then we hold on for 5 seconds in silence, and then we cut in.
Mm-hmm.
And Homer is on the couch, and Marge walks in.
He's holding a Duff Brew.
Yeah. And he's not smiling at all. He's just kind of sitting there with the TV off.
Homer, are you ever gonna assemble that hat rack sitting in the living room?
You assume you can talk to me? Really?
If you ever talk to us like that again, you're going to have a big
Oh my
problem.
god, there's 2 homies!
That's right.
Let's get this straight, you
Yes.
fucking cunt.
Yes, that's right.
I cloned myself this morning.
I'm sick of you yelling at me and telling me I'm lazy and good for nothing.
No, that was me. You're the clone.
Oh, that's right. That was you. That was you, I mean.
Technically, you have all of the memories I have
I am the same as
accumulated.
you. I feel like I am you, but you...
Uh-oh.
And now, Marge...
Homie, you violated international law by cloning yourself. This is a
I may
big
have
deal.
done so, yes.
Yes,
But can you prove it?
in the eyes of the law, yes, I have violated, I have committed a great crime. But in the eyes of God, I am amongst him. I am a god myself in some ways.
Homie, that sounds like cult leader talk.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Maybe you should join me at Institute.
Maybe if you clone yourself, you will see the ways. Maybe that guy that said this guy at you.
My God, I've never seen them get so close like that.
He's like smelling you.
I just know there's a guy in here, but
I know you're near.
it's an awful big commitment to open the door.
What a fucking idiot.
So I'm gonna go.
I'm being hunted.
Oopsie.
Maybe I shouldn't have fucking walked all the way up here through everybody.
Yeah, why did you run up here? What's the mission of this again? I didn't.
The mission was to be 2 homers.
NGL, when we were doing 2 homers, I got really distracted and I just wasn't paying any attention.
This was the Christmas mission called B2 Homers.
B2 homers. Well, that's the title of this episode.
What is this guy? What's he all about?
B2 homers.
I have a theory that the longer the gun is, the scarier it is in theory. Like if somebody pointed a 20-foot long gun at your face, you'd fucking run.
This is all running through that little tiny switch.
I'm just kidding around, and you probably shouldn't look, but just see a piece took a crap and you can look at it. Like probably
These have got to go. I need to get in there. No, please, I have to get in there. You don't understand.
I mean, it's probably not real, but like. That would be crazy if you could interact with her crap.
I think maybe once I get the vacuum, I think I might be able to suck up peaches.
Like clearly we're joking. Like clearly we're joking.
Yeah, we're just messing around. But I will come back here though.
Clearly we're having a little bit of fun and all that.
Would you ever kiss a pinheaded beauty?
Like from the movie, the Pinheads?
No, like
that's the Coneheads.
Yeah, like not a Dan Aykroyd Conehead, but a beautiful pinhead.
Yeah, why not? It'd be like kissing an alien.
What is she?
So you would kiss an alien?
Yeah.
I would not kiss an alien, dude.
If an alien looked beautiful, I'd kiss it.
I don't think there's any alien that would look beautiful, dude.
Have you never seen Star Trek?
Yeah, but those are just guys in suits. Well,
but what if an alien looked exactly like that?
I don't know. I don't know what the social repercussions of like kissing one would be.
If there was an alien that was literally just the lower half of a woman with like eyeballs on the tops of the legs.
Wait, a lower half of
you say like a vagina?
I mean, it's got the beautiful long legs, the vagina, the ass, but nothing above it. Just eyes.
With eyeballs? Human eyeballs?
Just like slug eyes coming out the top.
No, I couldn't look at that.
I mean, there would only be one set of lips to kiss, and I think we can all agree there that that's disgusting.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yuck central. I would never do that.
Okay, Zach, you're on your spaceship.
Yeah, zooming around at 50 miles an hour.
50 miles an hour, blasting through space.
Yeah, at 25 miles an hour.
You're dodging asteroids.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a small asteroid flies right into your steam engine.
Right.
And it explodes, and you start spiraling.
My sweet steampunk engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it spirals out of control.
You got it from Dr. Linkara.
You crash land on Planet of the Babes.
I land on the steampunk planet.
Okay, that's better than Planet of the Babes.
Yeah.
Guess what you discover there?
Cosplay girls.
Cosplaying babes. Except they're all aliens. They just look like cosplaying babes.
You tell me I land on a planetoid full of cosplaying steampunk babes? Alright, what do I sign?
Wait, don't sign up yet. There's more to this.
What happens?
You step out of your ship. You're taking off your helmet.
And they say, would you like to meet our king? And I say, your king?
King of the babes.
And then what happens, Chris? Who's their king?
They lead you through a rainbow tunnel.
Yeah.
Across a river of kisses.
Yeah.
And you
now, do I get kissed in the tunnel of kisses, or did you just call that?
The liquid that you're sailing on is just kissing lips.
Okay.
And you can lean down and get a few kisses if you want.
I'd steal one or two, but not. I wouldn't go get greedy.
You wash up on the beach of 1,000 babes, and they're all lined up ready. But then who comes out of the sand?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Why not? It's the furthest thing from anything I was thinking of.
Says, I want to show you something.
Wait, no, it's Rosie O'Donnell.
She pulls out her rotten tooth and hands it to
me. She also looks just like Turk from Tarzan. Okay, so you're at the Planet of the Babes.
I pull out my steampunk gun and say, you got 3 seconds before I start blasting. Explain yourself.
Okay,
yeah.
She says, I'm the one who threw the asteroid up from the Earth like the things from Starship Troopers, the bugs.
I walk over her and I put my hand near her and I say, she's scared.
She's scared! Then all the babes start cheering and they come over. They start stabbing her with pencils.
Yeah, she gets stabbed about 1 billion times. She gets incinerated into a cloud of atoms in about 30 into a red mist.
And then you have 1,000 babes to fuck.
In my steampunk paradise.
But wait a second. There's a light switch in the ground. You accidentally step on it trying to fuck the babes. It turns off the simulation. They're all slug women.
I would come even harder.
Okay.
Just because I think if that happened, I think it'd already be so horny that it would make like it would form a new synapse. You know what I mean?
So
That's
horny.
like, that's like when you're a little kid and you like see Crystal the Fox and you come the same second.
Oh, we know what sets you off now.
But you know what I mean? Like that's how those fetishes happen when you're like 10. It's synapses get like wires get crossed. That would happen to me. Would you buy a lab-grown mini-me, Lyle?
Of myself?
Yeah, of yourself.
Not after the fucking scenario you hit me with earlier. You got me all paranoid about it.
What?
Just fucking, you know, the whole Radigan situation.
Oh, just like, what if it did something fucked up you didn't think you had it in you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would scary if you cloned yourself, but it was a small version of you, and then it like did some horrible, you know,
like unforgivable thing.
Unethical, evil.
It's because you never really know, right? You never know. Like you think you know what you're like, but you don't know what you'd be like small.
That's a really good setup for a Black Mirror. That would suck. Okay, so in the future, there's a high society of elites. Everyone has a smaller clone of themselves that they bring around like a little slave on a leash, right? But the people will be like, go get me my dinner, and then the thing knows exactly what you like to eat. But then
I would not trust the little version of me to make dinner, dude. It'd poison me.
But what one of the little clones goes AWOL, starts like fucking kids.
Clone got AWOL. That's the movie title.
But then your little elite society would be like, oh, his clone is a little bastard.
It's got AWOL.
They would like excommunicate you, and then you'd be banished.
Even though it's not even you, it's just something that looks exactly like you.
And you'd be like, but I really don't do that kind of thing.
I promise, I really don't.
really don't
I
do that.
really don't do that.
Prince Andrew. I really don't do
the funny thing is, I think that's totally messed up. I mean,
it's totally not okay. Mummy, my clone is being rambunctious.
Mummy, my clone told me to do it. My clone gave me legal counsel, Mummy. I didn't know no better.
It's okay, my love.
Oh, I love you, little princess. You'll always be my little Andrew.
Oh,
There's the queen right there. Yeah, because you're saying he's like Micro always saying like building up his tolerance.
Towards shit,
it's
yes.
It's like a flu shot.
That's racist. Well, is shitting in the street a race thing?
I think that was a serious problem.
Yeah.
No, if anybody shits in the street, they shouldn't be doing that.
Look, there's a video called Indian Poo Beach,
Dude,
okay?
if a 7-foot-tall, beautiful Nordic blonde man shit in the street, I'd say, hey! Find a toilet, Buster.
I guess you're right.
Chris, if you could gain 26 points on your IQ, so you're like a genius basically, but you have to gain 4 inches of your head, like up, like lengthwise.
like Jimmy Neutron?
Sort of. It's like the top of your head is the same shape, it's just like longer. It's like a perfect tube.
The last thing I need is more like reasons to hate my head.
But listen, you gain 26 points on your IQ.
Yeah.
You could really like, you become like a whiz at so many things.
I don't need to be a whiz at so many things.
But whatever whiz you're at now, you'd be a double whiz.
But the smarter you get, the more unhappy you get, because you realize how shit everything is.
That's true. But that's why you're smart, because you're smarter, so you can be better.
I don't want to be smart. I like being stupid.
I like being dumb.
I don't like being stupid. I like being common.
Also, 20 points isn't like it's a lot,
26.
but it's not that
Wait,
much.
the average IQ is what, like 100 or something?
Yeah.
90 late.
Isn't it done so that it is literally 100 is average?
I think so.
My IQ is like 700. I checked.
Yeah, mine's like 790. Mine's like 701 or something.
You're just lying because I was just lying.
Oh yeah.
Mine is actually 17,000. So.
Yeah, it's funny because mine's actually like 50,000 and also 1, I think.
So you were lying both times.
No, just no. I was telling the truth the second time.
Well, I was lying the second time because mine's actually 50,000. So I guess you're actually really stupid compared to me.
But is yours 50,001? Well, what do you think of this bit?
It's pretty good.
Chris has a number and I had 1 to it for 30 minutes.
That's literally what this fucking asshole I used to fucking talk to did. Yeah.
Kids would also do
times infinity.
Yeah, it's like.
And then the other one says it's infinity.
I remember, dude, I was a fucking bitch growing up. I used to like roleplay Final Fantasy with my friend down the road.
I will spit up.
And we he had a bedroom with 2 beds in it. We'd stand on each bed and just face each other and bob up and down, pretending like we're characters from the game. And fucking I'd be like, I attack you, and he'd be like, I dodge. I'd be like, no, you didn't. You can't dodge.
Yeah, I have a shield.
It really is a miracle. Like none of us are like in a padded cell right now. Like, cause I used to do the same stuff where it was, and I was way too old for it, man. I was way too fucking old to know better.
Yeah.
I was like 8, 9, 10. I was way late on like stopping playing with action figures and role playing and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd always pretend Pokemon were real. It really is a miracle I'm not sedated in some padded little area. So listen, there's a 2-inch tall little creature, and you create him from your imagination. He's very funny. Whenever you say a joke, he laughs at it. And he thinks of a cooler joke, and you always feel good about him. And he runs around really fast, and he makes you happy. He does all these cool little tricks for you. He can do like all these neat little tricks you tell him what to do. But then one day, you're in this pocket dimension, and you look behind you, and the zipper to the pocket dimension, you look and he's on the outside in the real world waving at you, smiling, and he zips you in the dimension. So the question is, Chris, what do you do then?
There's nothing that you can do. There's literally not a single thing you can do about that. Except that,
but he's dressing like you in the real world, even though he's 2 inches tall. He's trying to
steal your life.
He's trying to steal your life.
I'd be pissed. That'd be infuriating.
If you could shake your fist and say one thing to him, what would you say to him?
Let's say, could you please? Fuck! Could you please stop doing that? You're ruining my fucking life.
If you yelled that loud at him, he would die. Kill him.
The vibrations would burst his eardrums.
You'd pass out. It would change the fucking air pressure on his head. Here's a real question, right? You go home. This is for both of you. You go home for the holidays, and you see your family. They're doing great, and your uncle is like, "Hey, can you go grab me that over there?" And he puts his hand in his coat, and he pulls out a little character. The little guy runs, and he grabs the thing for him, brings it back to him, and puts it back in his pocket. But nobody else saw it except for you. Would you say anything?
Did my uncle see it?
He fucking took the guy out of his pocket and had him fetch something for him.
So then, would I not confront my uncle and be like, "What the fuck is that thing?"
No, that's what I'm saying. So he goes, "I'll get my smoke." So he pulls his little. He goes. The guy runs and grabs it and brings it back to him, and he goes back in his pocket. Would you say anything to him?
Yeah, I'd be like, "Uncle, where did you get this fucking?"
What do you mean, huh? That's what he says.
So my uncle's just a fucking asshole who denies it.
Yeah, you say it to me, and I'll be your uncle.
Where did you get?
Shut up.
Where did you?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Okay,
shut up.
I don't like you, uncle.
No, shut up.
I'm calling the police. Leave my house. Leave my house. I would grab my gun and kill him. Mom,
It's the same, mommy.
Uncle Boristimus brought in a fucking weird little creature, man.
No,
and I don't feel comfortable.
No.
And he's interrupting.
Have you ever had a weird little? He's saying he's never had a weird little creature. You're losing it.
He's interrupting me, and he's.
Shut up.
Okay, Mom, listen to this. Just listen. Are you listening?
What? You have a gun? You're just talking about a weird little creature?
No.
Mom, if you're not gonna live, I'm just gonna walk out. I don't need to actually be here right now. I've got work to do.
And then as you're talking, you hear him going, "Oh!"
He's fucking my mom?
No, he's fucking the little man. the little man is crawled on top.
Can I run in and grab the little man?
No, he goes, and he scurries away.
So what you're saying is he slips out of your hands like a wet slug, is what you're saying?
Yeah, he slips between your fingers.
Okay.
And your uncle points and laughs, and I'll laugh. He's never made this face before. he looks and he goes, "You're gonna wake up tomorrow and see the curse I've just put on you."
The green curse.
The green curse.
You wake up the next day and there's a runic inscription on your palm.
And everything is 1% more green.
For the rest of my life? Yeah. Until I'm eventually BG green?
Yes. No, everything's just the same amount. It doesn't get greener, just everything's just 1% more green.
For one day?
No, for the rest until you're dead.
So until I die, it's just 1% more green, everything is?
Yeah, everything in your whole life.
That's kind of annoying.
Except for all the greens are 1% less green. All the real greens are 1% less green.
So you just go a little bit red-green colorblind? Is that what you're saying?
Are they more green or more red or more gray or more blue?
Whatever less green would be.
Red.
Yeah, they're less. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're 1% more red if that's the case, but everything else is 1% more green.
I don't. That's not that bad.
Would you ever go to Thanksgiving again?
No.
If your uncle put a witch's curse on you?
I don't go to Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's true. What if you're fucking this beautiful girl?
What if the only
different scenario, but slightly similar. You're fucking a beautiful girl from behind, You go, I'm gonna come, and the little creature pulls his head up and hands and goes, like it wants you to come in its mouth. It's going, it's sticking its tongue out. What would
Like
you
the
do?
little alien from Men in Black?
Yeah, what would you do? It's going, it's waiting for it. Would you shove your cock in its mouth, or would you?
Well, do I know about it?
No, you've just seen it for the first time.
I'd pull away and probably get sick, and then
she scolds. She goes, I told you not to be greedy. She goes, I'm sorry. And it
I'd
goes,
be like,
it
what the
recedes-
fuck?
But it recedes back into within her ass.
Her ass. I wouldn't go near it in the first place.
What do you mean?
I'm not into that.
Would you call a scientist?
I'd probably call her mom and
it's a
be
little
like,
disembodied alien head sticking its tongue out at you.
I think I would call her family, but then I would also kind of be skeptical that maybe they're aliens too.
They
No,
they
she's
almost
not,
definitely
she's not an
would
alien.
be.
It's just a little different. It's almost like she's hosting the aliens. She's hosting a little alien almost or something.
Now, does the alien control her thoughts? Or
You don't, all the information you have is you said
Okay.
I'm gonna come, and the little head came out.
I was assuming she was a robot or an alien. Okay, so
it's like a little pink head comes out of her butt.
okay,
Lyle, would you rather have a buffalo?
take a diarrhea.
Wait, Chris and Lyle, would you rather have beetle strength or scout ant?
How big is the beetle? If it's a regular beetle,
You're you, but you have the strength of a beetle.
if a beetle was my
you
size,
mean I would have no strength? is
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
saying.
you're not. You don't have the strength of a small beetle, but you have. If the beetle was the size of you,
Okay,
a man,
right.
the beetle
Super
was a-
strength.
okay.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
No, but it's beetle strength. They say it's beetle strength, but you don't know what that means.
So would I rather have
Yeah,
beetle strength or
or fly ant abilities.
flying ant abilities, so I could fly?
Yeah, but you look like an ant when you fly.
That would be awesome. That would be the most scary thing.
You get shot out of the fucking sky by by jets, by little fighter
If I
jets.
saw a 6'4" ant flying through the sky,
Dude, you would never need the super strength. If anybody ever tried to fuck with you, you could just start flying as a giant ant and they'd freak the fuck out.
But I'm telling you, little jets and black helicopters would fucking shoot you up the earth.
to
I mean, that's
answer, I would
probably
rather
true.
have ant abilities because I would just fly when no one could see me at nighttime.
You're still like 6'2" though. You're still a gigantic flying ant.
Does it sound like?
Yeah, it's fucking loud.
Can you
Okay.
also shriek and talk as an
bark at
ant?
you. No.
Dogs bark at you.
They see a giant 6'2" flying.
Can they do the Final Fantasy VII dog bark where it goes?
It sounds exactly like that, but only when you're flying ants.
I would rather be an ant. I would rather be able to fly as a big ant than be strong.
What would you do if the Machiavellian twist was that
Wait a second.
when you
Zach,
turned
this
into
is
the
not
ant,
fair.
When
This-
you turned into the
Why
ant,
is
you
this not
also
fair?
got the brain of an ant, and you were just reduced to be an ant forever.
Then that would suck ass. Also, Lyle, I was gonna say to Zach, it's not fair that I have to look like an ant while I have beetle strength. I don't have to look like a giant beetle.
Yeah, but that's the trade-off. But because you get to fly around like a flying ant.
Well, let me look like a beetle too then.
No, you can't look like a beetle.
Look out!
Okay, fine. You have beetle feet.
Oh God!
That's scary.
That actually
I didn't know
scary.
that jumped out at you.
Okay, but okay. What about this? You don't look like a beetle, but
you sound like one.
you sound like a beetle.
like
If you want to. Yeah. So you have one black spot on your leg that looks like a beetle skin.
that's stupid.
You get beetle strength.
That's stupid.
But
Oi!
it's impenetrable armor.
Okay,
So-
that's pretty cool.
So you know, like Smog has the one missing scale. It's like the
So
opposite.
you're like
You
a
have one
reverse
You
impenetrable-
have one
Achilles?
spot on your leg. Zach, if it's over my heart, that's a lot more
No,
useful.
it's on like your thigh.
That's shit. I
but
don't
you
want
have
it.
super beetle strength though.
That's gross.
But
I don't
if
want to
you-
think about a hard, leathery black spot on my leg while I'm lifting weights.
But what? You're also turning into a giant flying ant. You're all totally ant material.
I'd rather be a full ant than have one piece of beetle skin on my thigh.
Why would you
What
rather
if
be
it
a
could
full
like
ant?
stop a bullet? What if it could stop a bullet so strong like
That's what I'm
the
saying.
FBI was like, we need you and your invincible
If
spot.
somebody ever tried to shoot you with a bow and arrow or a bullet
In your thigh.
in your thigh, you can lift them up and throw them.
This is dangerously close to an arrow to the knee joke, Zach.
No,
No.
no. What'd you guys do if you woke up with Dan Aykroyd standing over your bed, and his eyes were bloodshot? He looked sick, and he was telling you that you had to come with him because
You have to come with me.
you have to come with me. The aliens are invading. It's all real. The aliens are invading. There's an occupying force.
Am I allowed a camera?
He just says that. You don't know.
I grab my camera
He
secretly.
grabs it, He crushes it with his fingers.
Just with his like bare strength.
What about my phone? Does he know I have a phone?
He crushes that too.
God damn it! Then I wouldn't do it.
But he crushes your wallet.
I would only go if
What if he crushed both your feet and like dragged you out of your house?
And he runs over to your hamster cage and crushes your hamster.
I don't have a hamster.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd will run around your house crushing things with his hands until you go with him.
Then you realize he's unstoppable. You've started something you can't control.
One of his eyes bugs out and he starts looking around.
What would you do if he tore
fucking
your
head turns
door
into a
off
cone
your
head.
house and just crushed it, just crumpled it up?
That would be fucking. That would be really like if I had a camera, I would love it.
But he crushed it.
I know. There we
Chris,
go.
would the hairs on your arms stand up if you saw the words Freddy Fazbear was here carved into stone on this wall?
I would just be like, that's really strange they added that in.
It actually would scare you a little bit though. What's your lowest threshold for sawing someone's head off?
Lowest threshold?
Like what's the least somebody could do to make you want to saw their head off? Like if somebody tortured your parents, would you saw their head off?
Oh yeah, probably.
So my point is, what's the lowest thing you would do to saw someone's head off, Lyle?
As opposed, like, do I have a choice of anything else, or is my only
sawing
option
their head off? Sawing it off.
Specifically?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, maybe this is a better question. For you, is there a big gap between I would kill this person and I would saw this person's head off?
No, but sawing the head off is the interesting part, because killing with a little BB gun or something is that's easy.
We jump.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's...
What is with your hypotheticals?
Yeah, this one's kind of...
Why would I do that first off to begin with?
If somebody fucking put a fucking weed whacker inside your mother's, you know what, you'd fucking saw their head off.
Okay, that's true. Okay, I get it now. Sorry, I thought you just meant to an innocent person you didn't
it's somebody
know.
who did something bad.
Oh, so what's the least someone could do?
What's the least somebody could do to you or your life that you would saw their head off?
I don't know. Kill someone I like. I don't know.
Break into my saw shed
and steal your saw.
Yeah, they stole my saw.
They steal your head saw. You saw.
I want to saw your head off.
I want to saw your head off for stealing my saw, my head saw.
How dare you?
What would you do if you woke up one day and things felt a little bit weird for like a month, and you first figured out the only thing you knew about this universe was nobody knew who Will Smith was? Like you said, like everything else is normal, but you said, hey, you said the Will Smith movie, and they're like, I don't know who that is. Nobody understands his name.
You could do so much. You could write the Wild Wild West rap.
No, he exists in this universe too, but nobody knows who he is.
So, in other words, if you wrote the Wild Wild West rap, Will Smith would sue you.
Yes, you get no benefits.
But you get to meet him? You get to hang out with Will Smith?
Yeah, but who cares?
You just get to be friends with Will Smith.
But he's really depressed. He's just some guy.
But you know he's a nice guy, and you know he's got potential, so you can help him.
The strength
no,
of
he's
his
already
character.
Will Smith in this universe, but nobody knows who Will Smith is.
Exactly.
So
you could be
make
Will
people
Smith's
know.
agent.
Yeah.
No, but he's already been in all these movies. So you say you would help spread the word of Will Smith in this universe?
You wouldn't like.
I mean, I guess that's what an agent does, right?
He's the same. He's been in every movie that he has in this timeline, every TV show. But nobody knows who Will Smith is.
So would you not just tell people who he is, and maybe
they go, oh, okay.
Okay.
You could buy the rights to all his
but
movies.
What are you getting from that, though?
You tell me, Zach. You're the one who made this horrible situation.
My point is, you'd give up after like the second or third person. You'd say, "There's no fucking point anymore to tell the world who Will Smith is. I'm not getting anything out of this."
What? Like, would you not want to just curiously just hang out with him for a bit?
He's still, that's like saying you can.
So you're saying the only reason you would hang out with Will Smith is because he's famous.
You can't hang out, but you can't hang out with him. He's Will Smith from this universe too.
Will Smith is famous for reasons that are cool.
He doesn't have that jaded famous person thing where he's
but he has all the money that he has now, so he's not just gonna hang with anybody.
Wait, he's paid.
Well, then fuck him.
Well, no, because how would he get paid?
What do you do?
Like
Why
Will
fuck
Smith?
him? He didn't do anything.
Well, why would I even care about him then?
I would write a fucking book about this parallel mirror universe where a man who nobody knows is booking these huge Hollywood roles. Because he's a... Yeah, that sounds like some... I would probably just get called crazy.
You would get called crazy, so you do nothing in this universe.
I bet if you zoomed in on any one of those houses, it would not look so good up close.
Chris, would you if it zoomed in and it was the back of your head right now?
This is... What would I do? I don't know. I'd get up and leave, and then I would leave in the game also.
No, but you stay there in the game.
Then I would just assume it's a huge coincidence that there's a model in the game.
What if you had a stroke and then every time you looked at a television, all you could see was the back of your head?
That would be fucking horrible. Is that Jaxie?
That's Tomar's big arm.
Stop. This is not.
Tomar, what would you do if the character looked in the mirror and it was you? It was like perfectly just you. It was like a picture of you that you'd never taken before, but it was definitely like a picture.
I'd be terrified.
Would you go home?
Like I'm supposed to be right now, but...
What if Crazy Frog ran and went...
I don't know.
You really know how to keep the suspense going. Uh-oh.
Hey, caramba! He shot the right.
Oh, no.
Run.
Oh, she peed. You see that?
That's actually pretty fucking embarrassing.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
It's really well done voice acting. Tomar, you do a scream like that into your shirt.
You do your hands.
I'll try too.
I wonder if I barely, I guarantee some people saw that and fucking turned this game off.
It's too much.
Hey, Peter, you going to the big, going to drink tonight?
Do I want it, but I can't. I'm so scared.
Hey, Peter, are you going to the big drink tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to the big drink tonight.
I guess so. But Lois doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Lois is one pissed off bitch tonight.
I'm really sick of it.
Save you from going to the big drink tonight. On account of the fact that my father is in town and not dead.
Peter, my parents are in town. You can't go.
Oh man, I really want to go to the big drink tonight.
Oh, it's me, her father. I want to go to the big drink, even though that's
I run the big drink.
not a thing I should be doing.
I run the big drink. What a coincidence, Peter Griffin.
You're not allowed because I hate you.
I don't like that Peter's getting along with my father now. That's the plot of the episode.
Oh man, this is worse than the time I couldn't go to the big drink.
Oh, Mr. Peter Schmidt, you're actually pretty cute.
Mr. Peter Schmidt, you're pretty funny.
Mr. Peter Schmidt.
Peter and my father did the fusion dance, and now they're Peter Schmidt. What the hell?
It's Mr. Peter Schmidt.
It's the last episode of Family Guy.
And
we put on the Potera earrings and fuse.
That's a fucking plausible plot. He'd be like, "Well, this is great. I get to
would
have
do
all
that
this
at this
money
point.
and be me." And then at the end of it, Lois is like, "I don't want. I'm not sexually attracted to you anymore.
I don't want to fuck my father.
Oh man, what am I gonna do? Give up what I love? You gotta do it, Peter.
You gotta do it. You can't be Mr. Peter Schmidt anymore. As funny as this character is.
You're gonna have to let me go.
Oh man.
Ah, man, this is worse than the time I had to let go Mr. Peter Schmidt.
Did we just do an entire fake episode of Family Guy without finding anything to do?
That was a 40-minute script we just wrote. Tomar, would you cry if you came and there was a big yellow glob?
Ew, yeah, probably.
Whoa, what was that?
I assume I had some horrible terminal illness.
You had a big yellow thick glob of cum.
What are you guys talking about? Oh,
I don't know.
shit.
Zach's being gross.
Zach's being a little trollster.
Tomar started massaging his crotch when I said it. That's kind of fucked up.
That's not even true. It's not even true.
You did, I thought. Oh shit.
Okay, Tomar, I'm Shrek. You're Donkey. Donkey.
What is it, Shrek?
What is it, Shrek?
All right, Chris. I'll be Donkey.
Donkey. What? You just took my role.
No, listen. I'll be Donkey.
doing a great job.
I'll be Donkey. I'll be Donkey. You'll be Lord Farquaad, Tomar. And Chris, you'll be Shrek.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, who's Lord Farquaad?
Tomar's Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad's Kelsey Grammer's character.
Okay, you're Lord Farquaad. All right, go.
Okay, what's up, guys?
Hey guys, what's up?
Anyone want to play cards tonight?
Yeah, I can play some good Texas Hold'em. I actually won like $60 last week.
You guys aren't committed now.
Bad bitch, if she do it, I say so. 2 big 40s and a big ass Draco. 3 moments when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry Franco. My fuck moving me straight to the joint. Shit, 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight.